Let us chant Om 3 times together. Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Gurave Namaha. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to the Divine Mother on this 8th day. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Om Amen. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord said, that which has a beginning has an end. One who is born will die. It is a bitter truth in life. We all are existing on this earth. We, being too much attached with the body, we thought, I am the body. So because of this body consciousness, we say one is born and one is dying. The body is born and body will die. It is bitter truth. But I who lives in the body am neither born nor am going to die. When we are body conscious, we forget we are divine. And that is the cause of most of the troubles. Spiritual masters guide us and teach us to keep our mind more and more, who am I? And simultaneously my relationship with the Creator, one who has brought me to this world. Yesterday somebody asked a question that in some spiritual practice or some religious life, they consider themselves as the servant of the Lord. They tell, servant of the servant of the servant of the Lord. I told in a humorous way that, why should I be servant? I'm the child of God. On the path of jnana, path of knowledge, they consider I am one with God. Soham, Hamsa, Aham Brahmasmi, or I and my father are one. This is the same. I am divine. There is a story. The story is a holy man was wandering and came to a village. It is a common tradition in India. People invite the holy man to have food or to stay for a night or two. So he stayed in a person's house. This person was very simple, humble, honest man. He, at the time of the departure of this holy man, said that, can you please teach me something? He said, remember Soham, I am he. Saha Aham, Soham, I am he. Feel this all the time, Soham, Soham, Soham. So he left, he was practicing Soham, Soham. After some time, another holy man was passing through that village. The same person invited him, took care of him. When he was leaving, he said, do you know, sometime back, a holy man stopped at our home. He has instructed me to practice, he told, Soham. I am he, I am one with him. This holy man was a devotee. How can one be one with God? One can have relationship with God. If there is a relationship, it can be any type. For example, there is a common prayer in Sanskrit which is attributed to Queen Gandhari, the mother of the Kauravas. She is praying, oh God, you are my mother, you are my father, you are my friend, you are my companion, you are my knowledge, you are my wealth, you are everything to me. So, on the path of devotion, they establish relationship in many ways. One way, I am the servant and you are my Lord. How many of you have heard the name of Mirabai? She was a queen in Rajasthan, but she left everything in love for God. And she had a spiritual guide, or you can tell as guru. His name is Ravidas. Some people call us Raidas. He was a cobbler. And but completely got intoxicated. In one of his writings or teachings, Prabhuji Tum Chandan Ham Pani is a beautiful devotional song. O Lord, you are sandalwood, I am water, and both together become nice paste. At the end of that devotional song, he's telling, Prabhuji, tum Swami ham dasa, ऐसी भक्ति करे रैदासा. O Lord, you are my master, you are my Lord. I am your servant. I want this type of devotion, be my master. Guide me, command me. Now come back to this holy man and the villager. He was a devotee. When he heard that Soham is the path of knowledge, we should be devoted to God. He said it's a very nice mantra he gave, but I'll extend it a little bit longer. Do you know what he did? He said, tell me, if it's a bigger mantra, it will be good, more powerful maybe. He said, add da before Soham. Da, da. So Soham, now it became Dasoham. Dasoham means I am your servant. So he started repeating it, I am your servant, I am your servant, I am your servant. So after some time, again the first guru visited the village. And he was staying with his devotees home. And then this devotee was very honest and innocent. Said, do you know, Guruji, another Swamiji came. And when he heard about you and your mantra, he has extended it a little bigger. He said, what did he tell? He said, Dasoham. Because this person is on the path of knowledge. He said, oh God, he is in the hand of the devotee, on the path of devotion. Then he said, look, that's a very nice mantra, but I'll make it a little longer. He said, yes, then longer mantra will be even more powerful. He said, use sa before the previous mantra. Dasoham, before that you use sa, S-A. It becomes Sada Soham. All the time I am he. Sada means all the time. So he's repeating and with love for. Then the second Guru came. When the second Guru came, and the same story, history repeats, now here the story repeats. So he told, my first Guru came and he made your mantra a little longer, and I like it. He said, what did he tell? He said, Sada Soham. Then this devotee monk, he said, I will make it a little longer. You add again da before the previous mantra. Sada Soham. If you add da before it, it becomes Dasa Dasoham. I am servant of the Lord. I don't want to make this story longer. If you go on adding da and so, it can continue. So we have to establish the relationship. I told you yesterday I was reading the Valmiki Ramayana, where there is a description of Sabari. At that time, Lord is asking, he used another word for appreciating. Yesterday I told that he addressed Tapodhana. Tapodhana means one who is rich with tapas, prayer, meditation, devotion, austerity, self-mortification, which is rich. She's telling Sramani. Sramani is the Sramana and Sramani. Sramana is the male monk. Sramani is the female monk. But those who live in ashrama and their only labor, only effort is for self-transformation and devotion for the Lord. In that conversation, the Lord is asking in Valmiki Ramayana, how are you? There is one beautiful question in that, out of few questions. One is, whatever your Guru instructed, are you feeling fulfillment by practicing that or not? It's a very simple question. And she's answering, whatever my Guru told, I practice. And the result is you. That is the fulfillment. Result is, I see you in personification. Here one thing must be clear to us. People ask, God is with form or God is formless? My question, counter question. Again, it is not criticism, for our understanding. In 3 Abrahamic religions, let it be Judaism, let it be Christianity or Islam, there is one way of accepting the God as the Lord. Am I clear? So there is no image. There is no image of God. Am I clear? In Vedic practices, it is said both. He is form, he is formless. He is formless, he is form. Giving the example, the ocean is formless, but on the ocean waves appear. Waves have form, but ocean is formless. For our understanding, suppose I am a Christian. If somebody asks me, what do you think of God?